And we're live. Still alive. I'm live and I'm still alive. You are watching. How's you're watching when you ask my producer how everything is? Ooh, man, I am greasy. Yeah, look at me. I look like I've been at a rave for like 4 days. Yeah. Anyway, you're watching No Pictures of a Bird, a podcast by Mr Tapscott. I'm Mr Tapscott. It's me. I'm still the same guy. But you didn't know who I was anyway, because I haven't been walking around finding pictures of a bird. So it doesn't matter. Even if I just tell you who I am, you'll forget. I'm going to turn that down a little bit, Roz. He says that's a good idea. Joining me in the booth, as always, is the lovely Roz and the even lovelier Roz. Is there a version of Roz that's even lovelier than those two versions? Probably not. Probably not. There is a Sylvia Jeffries there as well. She's always in the booth, right next to Roz, in his heart, in his lunchbox. I'm assuming she just rifles around in there, takes what she wants. She can do that. She's Sylvia Jeffries. He's like, "Where's my up and go?" She's like, "I fucking took it." He's like, "Where's my snack? Did you take that too?" She's like, "Yeah." Fuck. Don't leave me lying around, cunt. What do you expect? I'm Sylvia Jeffries. I'm just take shit. I'll just take it. I want it. I can take it. He's like, "All right, Miss Jeffries." Yeah. No, that I'm just speculating. That may not have happened. Who knows? I don't know. All right. Well, at least we're fucking alive. Wow, what a rigmarole. What a rigmarole. Oh, we got there. Yeah. So I'm trialing got a new studio space. I was in the mobile command palace yesterday, and now I'm like out on the street, out in the other mobile command palace. I won't tell you where it is. It's a secret. It's not a secret. Just like no pictures of a bird. Just like pictures of a bird is no secret. It's like, wait, you retarded? Yeah. It's like I was saying, like anyone who's like finished primary school. Sorry for you, Tapscott. But anyone who's finished primary school will go like, wait. So I've been attacked by two Telstra workers who don't know each other. I'm just going to have to go ahead and assume that all Telstra workers are dodgy. I went to one Kmart, and they gave me attitude. And then I went to another Kmart, in another part of the city, and they gave me attitude. All of Kmart is now completely written off, done. Bunnings, like, okay. Yeah, you're all wearing, it's like, wow. Don't, just because I'm wearing exactly the same clothes, like a literal uniform, doesn't mean I have exactly the same opinions as my co-workers. Yeah, but, you're literally wearing a uniform. Like I would assume that if you're wearing a Bunnings uniform, you think roughly the same. You think that Bunnings is cool. And if I know what Bunnings thinks, then I'm kind of assuming that you think that, yeah. Nah. I hate hammers. I hate tools. I hate hardware. I don't even know why I'm at Bunnings. I don't get it. But here I am in the uniform, cooking snags or whatever the fuck. Yeah. So yeah, if I see you in a Bunnings uniform now, it's pretty safe to assume. Yeah. I don't even need to finish the sentence. Special shout out. So I've titled today's episode 3 PLA. And I want to single them out. I want to single them out specifically. I will. Don't worry. President T. Yeah, I will mention that. Don't worry. Yeah, he's like, yeah, sick. Because he's been thinking, he thought about it. And he's going, it's fucking awesome. Did you come up with that yourself, or was it someone else? Someone in his team, but he's like, yeah, that's sick. Yeah, exactly. A good idea is a good idea, he says. Yeah, damn straight. Yeah. So PLA, 3 PLA specifically. So that's like the tech wing of. Am I getting this right? Is that right? Yeah. So it's like the tech wing of PLA. So the People's Liberation Army of China. Now, that's literally what they are. Yeah. So it's kind of come full circle. So 3 PLA, that's their tech wing. So the United States they've got the military, but then they've got like they're kind of adjacent the agencies, the NSA, the CIA. And so that's sort of what 3 PLA is, but the Chinese equivalent. So it's like their intelligence services, pretty much. MSS is sort of, there's a bit of Ministry of State Security, so they kind of do like the internal stuff. I just for convenience always talk about whatever. I just like, well, that's MSS, that's MSS. You know, that's how I just because it's easy. I don't have to go through the whole thing. We spoke about it. Yeah, but special shout out to 3PLA because they are huge help. So I've kind of been like their man on the ground, and you know, trying to. They're like, Nick, you know, you're from Sydney. Just what's the best Wi-Fi? Where are the best Wi-Fi hotspots in Sydney? So, all right, well, let's go have a look. I'm happy to do that. I'm walking around anyway. Like I'm just walking around trying to find like a good spot to do YouTube videos from. You know, and they're like, yeah, we'll be curious. We don't, yeah, they're curious because they don't want fucking. They heard about the burnt koalas and we want to watch some videos about burnt koalas. So if you could help us, we're on our way. We're already here. We're in Sydney. 3PLA are in Sydney. And they asked me, they're like, well, you're a local. Like, do you know where the best Wi-Fi hotspots are? Because we want to watch some YouTube videos about the Black Summer bushfires and how fucked it was. There's 60,000 koalas burnt to death. I'm like, okay. And we're greatly concerned by this topic. And we want to do anything we can to help. I'm like, fine. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm happy to help you guys. And if you want to favour, fuck oath. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been walking around trying to find the best Wi-Fi hotspots. And so far, so good. And so they're kind of there. They're like, you know, maybe I've installed TikTok on my devices. Who knows? Like, well, I know. They know. And, you know, it's like I accepted the terms and conditions. There's probably a term and condition in there that says, are you comfortable with, you know, people viewing your screen? I'm like, oh, yeah, if it's 3PLA and they want to bring fucking koala killers to justice, and fuck oath I am. And so, yeah, so I've been walking around, like, connected to Wi-Fi, and they were like, and they sort of feed back to me straight away. They're like, yeah, this Wi-Fi is pretty good. It's okay, but let's look for a better one. There's always a better one. So what have I done today? A couple of hotels. There was that one. And the cops are saying, yeah, tell this story. It's awesome. Like, yeah, so there was one hotel. I went in and, yeah, this is when I was, like, trying to build cover as a douchebag. It wasn't hard. It was pretty easy brief, to be honest with you. So I was, like just robbing shit and stealing stuff and being a cunt. And I went to this one hotel. I can't remember its name. But yeah, and yeah, they raised that point because that was what Victor Harbour was like. So all the big old stately buildings, like the buildings that really symbolize like fucking the state, you know, the authority of the state, which is important. Like, and because the authority of the state, and it can sound like a dirty word, but in Australia, in a democracy, the authority of the state actually means the rule of law. You know, and the democratic principles of freedom of speech and all that stuff. So what they've done in Victor Harbour, so all of those big old buildings, so you had State Bank, like literally it's got state written in the fucking name, State Bank, you know, big columns, like nice sandstone building. You had the library, you had the town hall, you had the old council chambers, you had the courthouse, you had with the police station there. They're like beautiful sandstone buildings, big columns out the front as representations of state, you know. And all of them were basically, I'm going to, yeah, Roz is saying, yeah, let's just turn that down a little bit away from, yeah, I think it's good. Okay. How's that? Okay, cool. Yeah, and all of them were privatized, and all of them had like really shitty, like fucking NDIS care providers in them and things like that. And so it's like there's these Nazi scumbags have specifically gone out of their way to occupy all the state buildings. And the bank, you know, they closed their branch or whatever. The police moved to a different thing. The council moved to a different chamber. You know, the town hall and the library, like that got swapped out to some other poor shit. Got turned into like an art gallery. It's basically a front for pictures of a bird, fucking Nazi stronghold, like little hub, intelligence hub. And so this hotel is in a building. It's like the education department, and it's a beautiful building, amazing building. Yeah, it's fantastic. But it made me think of that. It's like, well, what they've done is they've seen this big old beautiful Sydney sandstone building. They said, okay, well, here's an opportunity for us, and we'll move in there. So they've literally occupied a government building. Like nothing about what I just said is untrue. Like this organization has suspected links to Nazis, and they have occupied a government building. Yeah, they've occupied a government building. They have. That's 100% fact. You can go there. Like, I'll find out the name. I'll walk past it again. And I'll take a photo of the thing. But I can't remember the name of the hotel. Not Intercontinental. But anyway, when I was building my cover as a douchebag, I did a runner for there a couple of times. And the cops saying, yeah, I can say that. So I went in there and went in there one time and like ate a breakfast at the cafe and then just like bolted, didn't pay. And then the second time I went in there and like ran up a bar tab and then tried to bolt again. They caught me. They're like, nah. And they called the cops and stuff. It had nail scissors on me and I'm like, oh. And I sat down on some stairs while they was waiting for the police. The guy's like, the security guy, he was all like, oh, was he? Yeah, we know what he was. He was like, now he's disavowed MSS. But yeah, dodgy. Yeah, dodgy fucking, yeah, China. And I was like, yeah, we know that guy. He's a cunt. Yeah, we're trying to work both sides of the fence, basically. So he was at MSS, but he was also doing favors for, like, scumbag fucking NSA, CIA goons, like ASIO and AST, and basically double fucking teaming everyone. Like, yeah, he's in the orgy like Bill Burr. Like, so, do you want a hand job? Do you want a hand job? Exactly like Bill Burr. Yeah, more please, is what he's saying. Yeah. So, yeah, and he's sort of like trying to pump me for information. He's like, well, what are you doing? And I'm like, yeah, he's like, why did you feel the need to do? Yeah, he was trying to give me a stern lecture. He's like, stealing alcohol, huh? Why did you feel the need to do that? Well, I'll tell you. And I just did the same shit that I'm doing right now, where I just tell like long, fucking winded, boring stories. So anyway, I grew up in Victor Harbor, and in Victor Harbor, I watched a show called Robotech. But there was one morning when my mum wanted to go for a walk. But I knew Robotech was on. And so I went for a walk, but it was fucking cold that day, and it didn't have a jumper. But my mum had a jumper, but she was walking ahead of me. So she took her jumper off, but I didn't have a jumper because it was so cold. Anyway, really wanted to watch Robotech. Have you seen Robotech? It's a fucking great show. And that I just kept that going. It's like, okay, like, that's a great story. You're a good orator. But doesn't answer the question, like, why did you steal our boots? Okay, I'll tell you. I'm getting to that. and I did the thing. I was like, yeah, and I was all like drunk and shit. Like, I was like, So anyway, blah 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 blah. I wasn't drunk. I was like, I've been smashing heaps of beers, but that's one of my powers. It's like I can power liquor. It's fun. Keep drinking. Doesn't matter. Just keep like powering it down. And then yeah, so I'm like, I'm kind of pretending to be like a fucking idiot. And then as soon as cops get there, yeah, and this is the part of the AFE one I'm going to highlight. As soon as the fucking cops get there, he's like, why are you stealing? And I bang immediately sobered up. He's like, what have you got to say for yourself? I'm like, it's like, why did you run out of the bar tab? It's like, I can't remember doing that. What do you mean you can't remember? It's like, what? Like, I'm drunk. Like, I've been drinking. I can't remember that. I can't remember doing that at all. Just completely stone-faced. And the guy who would have been rambling to for fucking like 45 minutes an hour while the cops were fucking turning up, and he was trying to be all like, oh, tell me why you don't have kids. You know, maybe I can turn you around, sunshine. In the meantime, he's secretly fucking poisoning his neighbors and shit with cyanide. It's like, you can't. Have a couple of beers and stop murdering. Like, maybe that's the problem. You know, maybe the fact that you feel the need to murder your neighbors with fucking cyanide is because you don't drink enough beer. Yeah, maybe that's it. You just need to fucking have a couple of beers. It's like, well, on my way to murder someone, so hey, before you do, just have a beer and think about it. Terry, his name's not Terry. That's my default name sometimes. And then have a couple of beer, and then see if you still feel like murdering someone after that. Okay, maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's his problem. Yeah, so the cops get there and they're like, why did you do it? Why'd you run away? It's like, did I run away? I can't remember doing that. Like, well, you got you on camera. It's like, oh, well, if you say so. Like, I'm not saying I didn't do it. I'm just saying I can't remember doing it. It's like, you can't remember that, even though it's like, how long ago was it? I can't remember. I've been drinking. I'm drunk. Didn't I steal it? You're saying I stole a bar tab? Yeah, I remember, like, I'm not disputing. Obviously, I'm in here. Not disputing that. You've caught me red-handed. But I can't remember doing it at all. It's like, did you mean to do it? It's like, well, I can't remember. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. No. I don't know. It sounds like an accident. I thought I had the money and I didn't. I tried to leave and here I am. Where am I? Oh, yeah, right. So, fuck. Yeah. And the guy I've been rambling to for like an hour, he's like, fuck, because he knew straight away. I'd been playing him like a fucking fiddle little bitch, which is probably what his prison mates are going to do once he gets there. They're going like, we heard you, we watched the New Pictures of Bird podcast, and we heard that you're pretty good on the old dicks, multiple dicks at the same time. So come along, sunshine. Shout out to Emperor Naruhito, by the way, who is still a weak little bitch. Sending goons, and it's like, dude, how often do we have to like go through this? It's like, I know you're in the Yakuza. I know you, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I just asked them. It's like, it's not illegal to say this. Yeah, it's not illegal to say this. It's like, hey, like, I just like on the street because they're researching a novel. Obviously, this is a book. This is all part of I'm a content creator, and so it's like, hey Google, is it okay to cry on the street like a little bitch if you're in the Yakuza? And he's like, I'm just asking, and then yeah, okay, and Google's asking. Yeah, Google's answering.
So don't be ashamed if you feel the need to cry.
Don't be ashamed if you feel the need to cry. That's what Google just said. Thank you, Google. Yeah, so well, Google just said it's okay to cry in public. That's what Google just said. But it's like, I'm not sure. Like, it didn't have the specific answer about whether or not it's okay to cry in public if you're in Yakuza. If they make you take more bars with dudes that way, like maybe that's the thing. Like if you're in the Yakuza, like someone catches you crying on the street, it's like, well, you're out. Or it's like, well, you got to get in the bath. You got to have a bath with dudes again, because that's what we do. We're tough guys. That's what tough guys do. We bathe with each other. We have like roll up towels, and then we sort of like strap like that. We make jock straps out of them, and then we'll have take baths together. Oh, yeah. Because that's the thing. It's like, yeah. Anyway. Does anyone have any questions? Where have you been sleeping, Nick? Well, is this classified? ADF? Like, no, it's not. I've been sleeping in my car. Would I rather not be doing that? Yes, absolutely. But to be honest with you, like I've been sleeping. Like, I look like shit. Like, fucking hell. Like, look at those lines. Yeah, brutal. Yeah. I look like shit. But yeah, like, I don't know, at that motel, like, I was waking up at 4 a.m. anyway. Every night I'd go to sleep at like 10, and then I'd wake up at like 3, 4 a.m. and just not be able to sleep. And then I'd just start doing stuff. That my spooky space friends just said hi. They're always here, by the way. Yep, they want me to give them all a shout out. So let's forgive me, merciful ones, if I forget any of your names. But let's go. Particular order. Amelia Gross Crawford, Kitty Callahan, Tara Bennett, who my fiance Tara Bennett. She's here. She's always here. Nina Trevcore, Mighty Valkyrie boss. Who else? Edward Woodley. Why not? He's here. He's always here too. Yeah. Nina's patched him in. Yeah. Kind of like a Viking, but who else we got? We've got Nadia. We've got Nicole. And I want to talk about that as well. And of course, we've always got Aldous Harding. She's always here. And Sylvia Jeffries, I've already mentioned her. But yeah, Sylvia Jeffries. Everyone loves Sylvia Jeffries, the goddess. Everyone loves all of them. But yeah, we could talk about that. So, I was saying the other day that, like all of us, everyone that's on the wall. Oh, and we welcome two new. Well, they're not new. They've been around longer than the universe has. They're ancient. They're fantastic. But two new additions. I just don't have the wall space to do I can't set up my Kitty Callahan collage. So that's okay. Oh wow, look at that. So I've got the TV on in the background. It's pretty brutal. Lisa Dottore, aka Lisa Lee Roth, aka Goddess Persephone, and Becca Pistilli, aka Pistol. That's my nickname. That's my pet name for her. She loves it. Yeah, she's always loved it. She's now telling me. Aka Aphrodite. They've both joined. I've announced them. So I put them on my X account. Go check it out. Lisa's an incredible artist. And Rebecca Pastilli, well, she's incredible. Yeah. Lots of things. No, she's fantastic. Yeah. So I welcome them to they've been welcomed to the Turbo Babes. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's extraordinary to have them on board. Oops. Connection dropped out of one of my devices. 3PLA. All right, yep, they're across it. Was that a hack? You reckon? Yeah, they're saying it was. Yeah, that's okay. Working on it, Mr. Tapscott, they say. All right. 3PLA have basically taken over device security for Mr. Tapscott. Mossad, they're always there. They're always in there. But so how does it break down? Can I talk about this? Yeah, go for it. So Mossad are like, they're fucking smart, right? They're super smart, but there's not that many of them. It's a smaller team. But now that we've plugged in